Long before the cruise ships started to come and go from Port Everglades, and years before Fort Lauderdale or even Broward County existed, we had Dania Beach. Simply known as Dania until 1998, this is the oldest town in this part of South Florida. Do you want to know everything there is to know about Southeast Florida beach towns? Please subscribe below and tap that bell for notification, and you will be the first to know about everything happening here. My name is Elvira Knips. I'm the host of this channel and a local real estate agent. I lived here for more than 20 years. If you're coming from the next town over, from across the country or across the world, and you want to move in 3 days, in 3 months, or in 3 years, please give me a call, email me, shoot me a text, or even book a Zoom call. All information in the description below, and I'll help you to find your spot in Southeast Florida. Incorporated in 1904 as Broward, the first city with a staggering population of 35, you could really only call Dania a hamlet in its earliest day, the most residents being farmers from the Midwest. Nowadays, Dania Beach is a vibrant coastal town with a population around 30,000. Being located between two major cities but appreciative of its own history, Dania boasts a pleasant blend of historical charm and modern convenience. Demographically, Dania Beach is less diverse than neighboring Hollywood, but their histories are woven together about as tightly as two towns can be. Early on, Dania was briefly but fully incorporated into the city of Hollywood for half a year before the hurricane of 1926 crippled Hollywood economically. Having fared slightly better, most of Dania voted to reincorporate, but not everyone. That's why when you look up the town on Google Maps, you'll see this big section to the west that's still floating by itself 100 years later. Speaking of these boundaries, it's hard to look at the map and miss one of the greatest advantages to living in Dania: location. Much like Hollywood, Dania Beach offers the perfect proximity to Fort Lauderdale and Miami, offering easy access to urban amenities while still retaining that small town feel. If you are big on travel, then there are very few places in the US that will offer you easier access to both a major cruise hub and an international airport. Much like Hollywood, Dania also offers a free community shuttle and is also serviced by the Tri-Rail through the Fort Lauderdale Airport Station, offering easy, reliable transport down to Miami for a day trip or all the way up to West Palm Beach. For outdoor recreation, there is of course the beach, but Dania is also bordered by multiple wilderness areas. There is Secret Woods and the Ancorp Nature Center, where you can hike, bike, fish, learn about native wildlife, or even rent a kayak to explore the mangroves from the water. But the real crown jewel of it is the Measles-Johnson State Park. Once the designated colored beach for the county, it is now named in honor of two prominent civil rights leaders who fought for its desegregation in the 50s and 60s. Now the park is a popular location for swimming, fishing, boating, hiking, bicycling, and picnicking, offering a haven where everyone can escape the hectic pace of the city and remember that we do live in nature. Just south of the park is also the Dania Beach Pier, which is an incredibly popular spot for fishing, and Dania is actually also home to the International Game Fish Hall of Fame and Museum. If you have the fishing bug, you'll love Dania. Notable cultural landmarks within town include Dania Pointe, a high-end shopping and entertainment zone with plenty of restaurants, shaded sitting areas, a play area for kids, interactive events, and live entertainment on the weekends. There is also Antique Row, situated in the historic core of Dania, where you can easily spend hours treasure hunting and chatting with the shopkeepers. I can't mention Antique Row without also mentioning Jackson's Ice Cream Parlor. Opened in the 1956, this place embodied the old-school, all-American style that's become harder to find as the decades roll on. The menu is classic and unpretentious, and the vibes are colorful, cozy, and fun. Interesting side note: note, this place is actually also significant to the story of civil rights in South Florida as a business that routinely ignored the Jim Crow laws while they were still active. I'm telling you, this is a town that cares about its history. The cost of housing in Dania Beach varies by location, but the spread of what's available is good. Whether it's a house, condo, or townhome, there is a building style available to meet whatever your preference is. Crime in Dania Beach is also variable depending on location, though the large majority of it is concentrated around areas of high traffic like the airport. Property crime is more common than violent crime, and residents generally agree the safest area are the southeast and western portion of town. The state of education in Dania Beach is quite similar to Hollywood, with both being served by the Broward County school system. Schools fall within the average range for South Florida, which tends to rank above average nationally, with these being some of the best schools in the area. To briefly bring up universities, Dania is also notably home to Guy Harvey Oceanographic Research Center, which is part of Nova Southeastern University and a leading research facility in the world of marine biology. To sum it up, here are the pros and cons of living in Dania Beach. Pros. It's strategically located near major urban centers, though it also has plenty of diverse recreational and cultural activities without needing to travel far, as well as strong sense of community and historical identity. Cons. Depending on where you come from, there is a potential for higher living costs due to the coastal location. The weather is tropical, which means we have hurricane season. And finally, expect congestion during peak tourist seasons. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this informative and that some of you are more curious about this part of South Florida now. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and if you'd like to see more, give this channel a follow. If you have specific questions about living in South Florida or are thinking about moving here, my contact information should be on screen right now or below in the description. Don't hesitate to reach out and stay tuned for more videos coming out soon. Until next time, and I thank you for exploring South Florida with me.